Baseball is so back. Pitchers and catchers have reported for spring training, and we got some pitchers that have come across from different teams, some of them returning back to their original team, and we're going to talk about some of those players right now. Starting off with the Chicago Cubs. Yes, there is a Chicago sports team able to get the job done, not just during the regular season, but in the offseason as well, making improvements. And the Cubs, with this trade with the Marlins, have done just that. Edward Cabrera coming to Chicago to bolster the starting rotation for this team. Cabrera is going to add some stability for the Cubs in this regard, and I think it's going to pay dividends this season. The Marlins, in return, they got some prospects: Owen Casey, Christian Hernandez, and Edgardo de Leon. What a fantastic name. But then you got the Mets and Brewers making a splash as well. Freddie Peralta going to the Mets, who already have one of the best pitching rotations in all of baseball. He's going to be joining an elite group, and this team already looks like they're going to be smelling the postseason after coming so close last year. Tobias Myers is also coming along with Peralta in this trade, and in return, the Brewers are going to be getting two prospects, Jet Williams and Brandon Sproat. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Brewers do with those guys. Then you got the Rangers and the Nationals making a trade. Mackenzie Gore coming over from the Nationals to the Rangers, and this is a solid depth piece for the Rangers. They have a pretty good starting rotation already. Adding Gore to it just elevates it that much more. In return, the Nationals got an absolute haul. 5-1 trade in this regard. Gavin Feen, Alejandro Rosario, fantastic name as well. Devin Fitzgerald, Yeremy Cabrera, also fantastic name. And Albi Melik Ortiz, another fantastic name. And if the Nationals win anything, it's going to be the team with the snazziest player names in the league. And all these teams seem to be going all in their starting rotation. Then the Phillies doing the complete opposite in a trade with the Twins. They were able to get Johan Duran, one of the best closing pitchers in baseball in 2025, and he joins a pitching staff that is absolutely lights out with its starting rotation. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can get a ton more saves this season and be consistent throughout and be put in a situation to close these games out at a higher level than he was able to get with the Minnesota Twins, who finished really middle of the road this past season. In return, the Twins are going to be getting some prospects. They're going to be getting Mick Abel, Eduardo Tate, and it's going to be interesting to see how those guys work in with the Twins. But those are all the new pitchers coming to their new teams. But there is a returning veteran going back to his original team, back to his home roots, his original stomping ground, and that is Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander and the Detroit Tigers have come to an agreement on a one-year, $13 million deal, and Tariq Skubal finally has someone at his elite level joining him in the starting rotation for the Tigers, and who knows, maybe the Tigers will shock us this year and find a way to come out on top in the AL Central.